Oh,
Is this
no.
Hello, welcome to Coffee House. This is Raskal,
And the DJ Bri.
and we're going to talk to you today.
About coffee and house. You know, no big whoop.
What she said. This is our second episode, so welcome.
Woohoo! Second episode! Yay!
And
Shut up.
we're going to talk a little bit about what we like around here, and one of those things is coffee. So today we went a different route on the coffee. Last week we had a cold brew, it was awesome. This week we are checking out value.
Yeah, Aldi. We just discovered Aldi, and it's magical. And this is what? Oh, do I have it right? Their Barrismo Fair Trade Dark Roast. We like dark roast. This one's really good, really smooth. I was impressed. And at ours, the price is like on point. I'd say it's up there with like Starbucks and Seattle's Best, as far as like grocery store coffees. And this one's like right up there with it for like half the price. So you can't really go wrong. And as much as we drink coffee around here, and now our oldest is starting to drink coffee too, it's...
So this is what you should be experiencing right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm down.
Go ahead, drink. While you're drinking,
My Lucy mug.
with Barrismo, you can discover your true passion for everything. Everything coffee.
I'm down for that.
We live and breathe the whole experience, sourcing, roasting, and blending the finest beans, offering you the chance to explore, experience all of our aromatic blends. You feel like you're experiencing and exploring
It's
right now?
definitely aromatic because whenever we brew it, I can smell it across the room, which is not a bad thing. I like that. Show your mug.
Mug. See?
It's Momentum Church.
Yeah, we'll use your mugs if you send them to us
Yeah.
too. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I can breathe in a whole experience.
A whole experience.
Yes, and
For cheap.
yeah, for not that expensive.
Right.
So go Aldi, go Barrismo.
Yeah.
Um,
I can't speak to the rest of their coffees because we haven't tried them yet, but I'm down. I'm down for trying them.
the
They're
dark
pretty
roast
good.
is definitely an exploring experience. So
Yes.
there you go. Good stuff. So today we're going to be doing something a little different than our second episode. And
You mean our first episode?
I know, I'm just being silly. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little game, Bri. I got a little game for us.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm sitting around working on stuff, and I go and check, and the DJ Bri's in there, like, watching documentaries all the time.
I've been
Well-
like stuck on documentaries for a while. I'll be like folding laundry and watching documentaries.
So, normally they're about, like, weird mountain climbers or something like that, or something that you just never really have seen before. But lately she was on a kick of watching the house music
Yes.
documentaries. Like, what are some of the ones
Okay,
you're watching?
so I watched Maestro, which I had been dying to see for a while, and I finally got my hands on a copy. It was really, really great. I highly recommend it. And Pump Up the Volume, The History of House Music. Another really, really good one. I highly recommend. That one's a little long. And, what was the other one? How Clubbing Changed the World with Idris Elba.
Yeah.
And then I also, cried through all of the Black Madonna's R.A. Between the Beats.
Yeah.
Which was so good. It was so good. And that was only 30 minutes. So it's not 4 hours like some of the other ones.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay, so pop quiz. Hot
All right.
shot.
So this is see how Bri does on some of her history of house.
I was told there would be prizes.
There is a prize.
Okay.
But to win it, you have to get at least
So there's
four
not
of these
prizes.
right. No, there's
It's
just
just
one.
prize?
Well, there's prizes, yeah. There's prizes.
Okay. Yay!
So, let's get started.
Okay.
Here's history of house question number 1.
Okay.
This DJ started his DJ career at the Paradise Garage and was the center of the documentary Maestro.
Larry
Hey,
Levan.
but you don't even want to do the game right, girl.
Oh, it's ABC. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know.
She would have been there for show prep. She would have known this. But,
Sorry,
she
you're
was
right.
Watching
I'm sorry.
documentaries
I was watching the documentaries
about coffee being.
I was
farmers.
cramming.
Let's start over.
Okay, my bad.
This DJ started his DJ career at the Paradise Garage. Was the center of the documentary Maestro.
Okay. Hi. Give us a second. We'll be down in a minute. Go on.
Let's start off. Here's the game.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you 10 questions.
Okay.
They are multiple choice questions.
Multiple choice questions. Okay.
And they have multiple answers. That's the basics
Is that
of
multiple choice?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You need to get at least 4 right to get the prize. If you don't, I get the prize.
Oh.
Can't beat that. And let's see. They start off kind of easy. I'm just
Okay.
gonna throw that out there.
Like, when you want to be a millionaire or whatever that show is.
I don't know.
How it keeps getting harder and harder, or like pyramid.
It's just like that show. In fact, I thought of that before doing this. So let's start with number 1. This DJ started his DJ career at the Paradise Garage.
Okay.
And was the center of the documentary Maestro.
Okay.
Is it A, Frankie Knuckles, B, Larry Levain, C, Richard Humptyvision, or D, Pauly D?
Pauly D.
He was at the center.
I mean, Pauly, whatever.
I mean, that's,
Larry Levan.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It is Larry Levan. You're right. Good job.
I know my stuff.
She knows her stuff. I personally thought it was Pauly D. I thought he was probably the center of most.
I don't think he was alive then.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Maestro, I thought that probably was no. All right, number 2. The name house music originated from which iconic club in Chicago? Would it be A, The Warehouse, B, Stereo, C, Twilo, or D, Home Depot?
Twilo's New York. You tried to throw me a curveball there. It would be
You sure?
The Warehouse.
You sure it's not Home Depot? House music?
Oh,
Home Depot?
That's a good one. No, it's The Warehouse.
Warehouse, you're right. Yeah, woo. That brings us to question number 3. These are getting
I
harder.
only need to get like 2 more right, y'all.
Well, let's see how she does. Number 3, House and Techno, streamed from what iconic 70s music sound?
Okay.
This could be a trick question.
It could be.
Okay. A, R&B, B, soul, C, disco, or D, chopsticks? Personal favorite.
That's tough. You didn't. I'm gonna say disco.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
What makes you think it's disco?
Because I think it's disco.
It is disco. You're right. All right. Chopsticks. That one right there.
You need to know that.
You had to know how to program keyboards to make house, and that's basically how every keyboard player starts, is by learning chopsticks. But no, that gives you 3, man. You got 3.
I got 3.
It's our first one. I figured it would be easy on you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
So let me find the harder questions.
You can ask me all 10.
I'm
I'll
asking you
get all of them.
If you miss, how about this? If you miss one, you lose 2 points.
No, that is wrong.
All right. Number 4. Did I say 4 or 5 you had to get right?
You said 4.
Let's say it's 5.
All right, deal. It's 5.
Because this one's not too hard, but it might be a little challenging. Ready? The Love of Acid House was birthed from one amazing night where Ron Hardy dropped Future's acid tracks. Sorry, I can't say acid tracks. How many times? A, 1. B, 4. C, 8. Or D, 100 times straight till they learn to love it.
I know this because the first time they were like, I'm playing some weird stuff.
What's that sound?
What's that sound? And then it's, okay, so it's 4 times.
You sure it's not
I'm
100?
100% sure. I'm 100% sure it's 4 times.
I mean, Ron already had a way of playing stuff
I
over and over.
know, but
Yeah, it's 4. You got that right. I made the first 4 too easy, I think. Oh, that's what it was. But since we rearranged it, now she has to get 5.
I have to get 5
to get the winning prize. Number 5. This is where it gets hard.
Okay.
This is where the true legends
Challenge me.
come out. I'm challenging you.
Get me.
I'm not doing that. Joey Beltram's original techno banger that chants ecstasy, ecstasy is named blank.
Okay.
A. Energy Flash. B. Dance Generator. C. The Melody. Or D. Single Ladies.
You actually got me on that one. But I think it's A.
I mean, you sure?
It's A. I can tell whenever you're trying to throw me off, it's A.
It is A. Alright, well, there's no way I can win this one. No coming back. There's no way back. In fact, that brings us to our next question. Question 6.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and see if you can get...
Yeah, I'm down.
This is for bragging rights.
Yeah.
No Way Back, which is where I'm at right now, was a classic track that filled the clubs through the end of the 80s by this artist. A. Marshall Jefferson. B. Adonis. C. Frankie Knuckles. Or D. Avicii. Very popular in the 80s.
It was in the 80s?
Yeah.
And who was it?
A. Marshall Jefferson. B. Adonis. C. Frankie Knuckles. Or D. Avicii.
I actually am not 100% sure.
You're not sure who
Can I
wrote
phone
No
a
Way
friend?
Back? No, we don't play like that.
I'm going to go with my first instinct and say Marshall Jefferson.
Marshall Jefferson is not right.
Really? It's Frankie Knuckles.
No!
It's Oh, No Way Back! I know, my gosh. I should know that. Back to house.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, I got one wrong.
Yep. I personally would have leaned toward Avicii. I hear he was very...
He's retired.
Well, he retired at like 6, however old that dude is.
He's got a baby face.
The other 3
for sure.
people retired at like 95.
Right?
After they died, but he died.
They kept making music.
You know, still alive. Anyways,
Marshall
all right.
Jefferson's
Well, you got
still
one
alive.
wrong, so that means I win.
I got one wrong.
Um,
And I really should have gotten that one right. I should have known better.
Last one's coming up right now, though. Question 7.
This is the last one?
Yep. There's 7 questions.
Oh, okay.
Paradise Garage, famous club
Yes.
in New York,
Yes.
closed in what year?
Oh,
A.
man.
1987.
Mm-mm.
B. 1991. C. 1995. Or D. It's still open. People hang out there regularly.
So I remember watching it and going, like, that stayed open for like a long time. I know it's not 1987. Pretty sure it's not 1987. I think it's 1991.
What are you gonna go with?
I'm gonna go with 1991. 95?
Nope.
It was 87?
Yes, it was 1987
I
that
was
the
thinking
Paradise
there's no
Garage
way that-
closed down.
I was thinking there's no way Paradise Garage.
Yeah, in fact, the owner decided, like, he was freaking out, like, oh gosh, what am I gonna do? My place is gonna be shut down. So he like turns everything up and like blows all the speakers, and it's like, peace, I'm out.
That's right.
And the Paradise
And
Garage.
they didn't have anywhere to go.
Yep.
I remember. Yeah. Okay. So I got 2. I got 5 right though.
You did get 5, which means
I
you
got
win
a
the
7.
prize.
That's really good. That was.
You win this little bracelet. Oh, that didn't work. Just kidding. You win the classic I Know House Music Disco Trophy.
Woo! I would like to thank all the little people.
And, you know, also...
Because we have a lot of little people in this house.
And they could each have one of these wonderful little disco bracelets here.
This is fancy.
Look at that. Just don't spin it too far around. It's not so fancy on the back.
No. You're right. It's more fancy.
It's more fancy right there. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, that finishes up our round of questions, which, you
I
know,
don't know what to do with this.
you're supposed to hold it.
Okay.
There you go. We want to talk to you a little bit about what's going on in our lives here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And one of those things is we're getting ready for an amazing Halloween experience at Wild Pitch Music Hall, a place where residents at.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about it, Bri.
Well, just so happens that we've got like not Mr. Dirty Bird himself, but like close to Mr. Dirty Bird himself, Will Clark.
Oh yeah.
I would say, I don't know, he could be Mr.
Well, he's
He's up
definitely
there.
one of the hottest producers in the entire world right now. Travels a lot, does amazing.
Really like awesome, bassy, groovy.
And he's got a killer beard like mine, which
Yeah,
I
that's
can
true.
totally get behind. On top of that, he is just, he is a nice guy, man. Hit him up on Twitter. He'll hit you back. That's just the kind of guy Will
Don't
Clark
tell people
is.
that. Will Clark's gonna be like, dude, don't tell people that.
Okay, well, don't hit him up on Twitter. And
I
if you
mean,
do,
whatever,
don't tell him
I-
you saw
you
it
know.
here. I think I just cut myself on mirror ball.
Don't do that.
I can't help it. There's these little things.
Don't bleed on my mirrors.
So anyways, Will Clark's coming on
October 28th.
October
I'll make
28th.
sure that I got that right. I'm
And
pretty
that
sure it's
is
October
the Wild Pitch Halloween party. We're doing it on the 28th. And it's going to be killer.
28th. Like, if you miss this, you're gonna be kicking yourself for missing this.
So tickets are available right now. Where can they find those, Bri?
Fresh Ticks.
That's really hard to find fresh ticks. But if you go more specifically to facebook.com/Wild Pitch Music Hall,
Yeah,
you
that's
can find the events there and get your tickets for Will Clark now.
My
'cause it's gonna
brain
be
juices
great.
were going to the pop quiz.
You should have had
They're
more of that
all,
coffee.
They're done. Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah, if you had
I
more
need
of
the
your coffee, it'd be
aroma
good.
of the mountains.
You could have explored more and found Will Clark inside of the internet somewhere. I can't stop messing with that little globe thing.
On Twitter.
Anyways, we want to thank you guys for watching another
Thanks for
episode
watching.
of Coffee House.
Be sure to comment and like and share this video, and please let us know what coffees you would like us to try.
That's
on
right.
Upcoming shows.
And also subscribe here on YouTube, right down below. And we'll see you guys next time on Coffee House.
Bye.